What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news, and this week I'm dropping a lot of exclusive info, and we're going to start today. And before I give you a quick rundown, shout out to all the subscribers, everybody who watches these videos religiously. I greatly appreciate you. And for the highlights, we have some 2020 info in here. First up, we have an Air Jordan 4 dropping in 2020, inspired by the iconic Air Max 95. We also have the Air Jordan 1 Game Royal, which you can see an example in the thumbnail, as well as later in the video, and an upcoming Air Jordan 11 in Vast Gray. Now, there's a lot more from Jordan Brand. We also got some news from Nike, Adidas, and Reebok. And without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. Allen Iverson's Reebok Answer 5 will return for the first time since originally releasing in 2001. The first colorway to release again will come in the OG white and red. So the shoes feature white leather across the base. We have red on the shroud as well as other detailing. They'll also feature DMX cushioning and Iverson's I3 branding on the heel. Finishing this pair off is a picture of Allen Iverson on the insole. Currently, there isn't a release date for this shoe. However, they have started to release in Japan, and soon you can expect an announcement from Reebok about a stateside drop. We now have official images of the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Ant Lea in the reflective and non-reflective version. Now, I have good news and bad news, and the good news is for those that live in Europe and Russia, both these versions will be an exclusive to you. Now, obviously, if you live outside of Europe or Russia, the bad news is it's going to be much harder to obtain. Now, a release date has not been confirmed, but what's going around is the reflective version will drop on June 21st, while the non-reflective will release on June 22nd. It's also being reported that retail price is $220 each. However, in the past, the reflective version has retailed at $250. So the date or the retail price is not 100% confirmed yet, but we should hear more details from Adidas soon. On to Nike and a quick update on the Undercover Nike Daybreak collaboration. So far, 2 colorways are confirmed to release on June 7th. The first one will feature Blue Jay, Summit White, and Black, while the second pair will come dressed in Black and Summit White. Retail price is set at $160 each. Polar Skate Co., which is based out of Sweden, is connecting with Nike Skateboarding to release their very own Nike SB Air Trainer 1. This pair features white and blue leather across the upper, while black lands on the overlays and appears to be constructed with suede. In addition, we have Polar written across the midfoot strap, branding on the tongue and insoles, while a white midsole and gum outsole completes the look. As of now, a release date hasn't been confirmed, but the rumor is that this pair will drop on June 10th. We don't have a retail price either, but as you can see, these are the official images, so you can expect a drop to happen very soon. As well, Nike will put out a full press release, or at least make an announcement on Nike sneakers. New images of the Nike Zoom Freak 1 has arrived. As well, this is a brand new colorway that has yet to be unveiled, and although the specific color description is unknown, you can see this pair features a simple gray and white theme. Nonetheless, this does give us a better look at the model. In addition, we have 34 on the heel, that's done in green and white. On the outsole, we have a mixture of white rubber and translucent areas. A translucent overlay also extends from the outsole, overlays the midsole, and comes up on the upper. And finally, we have the large swoosh, which runs across the midsole and comes up towards the heel. Now, for this colorway, we don't know a release date as of yet. However, the Nike Zoom Freak 1 will launch in its first colorway on June 29th. That will come dressed in total orange, midnight navy, and white. At the time of shooting this video, a retail price is unknown. Last year, news broke that the Nike Shox BB4 would return, and one of the original colorways that is set to drop very soon is the Olympic edition. This pair, and specifically this colorway, was made famous by Vince Carter. He wore this pair during the 2000 Olympics, and he dunked on Frederick Wise, I believe that's how you say it. Honestly, it's one of the most craziest dunks of all time. Now, as for the shoes, they feature a white metallic silver and midnight navy color combination. White leather lands on the upper, while navy blue suede takes over the panels. Following, we have metallic silver detailing, and completing the Olympic look is red stripes on the heel. Now, there isn't a retail price, but select retailers will have this pair on June 29th, one of them being Foot Locker. Last piece of news from Nike for today, and we don't have a lot of information for this release just yet, but it appears that there's going to be another Atmos Nike Air Max 2 Light collaboration, and it's being called Alternate Black. Now, as you can see, the overall theme is just like the first release, however, we have black across the base. In addition, we have vintage Nike logos throughout, which are covered in vibrant shades. White lands on the midsole, pink is placed within the Air Max unit, and they also feature a black rubber outsole. Like I mentioned, there isn't much information. It's not confirmed that this pair is going to release, but if I had to guess, these will drop in the future. These are the official photos, so I don't see why they wouldn't release if it's on Nike's server. Once there's more information, I definitely will make sure to update you, but in the comments section below, let me know which pair you like better, the original release or the black alternate. On to Jordan Brand and a quick stop at the Supreme Air Jordan 14 collaboration in black and royal. Now, we have one new image, and since there hasn't been that many images going around, I wanted to throw this in the video, but I didn't want to spend too much time on it because we don't have any additional information as far as a release goes, and it's just one photo. However, to give you what I know and what many others know as of now, this pair, along with the white and university red, will release sometime during the summer. Retail price will be $248 each. Coming soon is a new colorway from Russell Westbrook's Jordan Why Not 0.2, and this pair is known as Cotton Shot, and it's inspired by Russell's workouts with his father. Now, the pair shown comes dressed in a washed coral, gum yellow, storm pink, and pure platinum color combination. Now, across the uppers, we have the use of soft pink as well as coral, and then we have gum running across the rubber outsole. In addition, we have a bit of black that lands on the medial side, while a label by the heel which reads Cotton Shot completes the look. You can expect this pair to release at select retailers on June 6th, and retail price is set at $125. Yesterday, you had another chance to purchase the Air Jordan 4 Raptors. Now, you might remember on August 18th, the Air Jordan 4 Raptors released, but on June 2nd, you actually had the chance to purchase the Drake edition. Now, originally, this pair was expected to release with Drake's signature on the tongue, and the whole idea of it was the Air Jordan 4 by Travis Scott that was supposed to or is inspired by the Houston Oilers, and the Air Jordan 4 you see here by Drake is inspired by the Toronto Raptors. Now, what happened was Drake left the brand. Well, he didn't renew his contract with Jordan Brand, and there was a lot of talk and rumor that Drake would sign with Adidas. There was even up to a point where there was a shoe designed over at Adidas with him, inspired by his son. And to be honest, I haven't really heard much since. I haven't really dug into it, but to what I heard, and I'm not sure if this is even true or not, the reason he never signed with Adidas was because of the whole beef with Pusha T and Kanye. But either way, I personally don't care about any of that. But they did drop this shoe yesterday before Game 2 of the NBA Finals. As you guessed it, they sold out almost instantly. Now, usually I wouldn't share something like this in a video that already released and sold out. However, I feel like this is a bit different, so I wanted to share that with you. And currently there is no plans for a wider release or another drop taking place on Nike sneakers. However, if that does change, I will make sure to let you guys know. During fall 2019, Jordan Brand will release the Air Jordan 3 Animal Pack. Now, the images shown is a Photoshop representation of what they could look like. There is no confirmation that they're going to look like this, but we do have the color description of the two, so that should give you somewhat of an idea. The first pair will come dressed in black, cell, gum light brown, and multicolor, while the second will feature a black, dark mocha, rope, and multicolor color combination. Also, the two are expected to feature various premium animal prints throughout. I have no idea which prints they're actually going to use, but overall I feel like this pack is going to be interesting. We also don't know what type of materials will be used, but if I had to guess, it'd be a mixture of leather and suede. So all we know for now is that the two will release sometime during fall of 2019, and we don't have a retail price. Next up, we have another Air Jordan 11 set to release during holiday 2019, and this is a women's exclusive being called Vast Gray. Now, this is also a Photoshop, so it could look like this or something totally different. I know when I posted this on Twitter, a lot of people were saying that they need to bring back the cool gray release, and this definitely means that they're going to release next year. And honestly, I haven't heard anything about the cool grays returning. But as for this release, they will come dressed in white, metallic silver, and vast gray. They are rumored to feature white mesh across the upper, while gray covers the patent leather, lands on the liner, and hinted on the heel. Metallic silver will land on the branding, white will cover the midsole, and then we have a translucent outsole. Now, there isn't a set release date for this pair, but they'll drop sometime during holiday 2019. Retail price is set at $220. Even though this is a women's release, you can expect them to drop in bigger sizes, and like always, more information on the way. Next up, we have a new Air Jordan 1 dropping during spring of 2020, and this pair comes dressed in black, white, and Game Royal. Now, the image you see on the screen is a Photoshop, and they could look something like this. And this info was provided by Soul Heat on Feet, while the mock-up is done by Z Sneakerhead Z. As you can see, the mock-up comes in the iconic black toe theme, and the whole upper is expected to feature leather, following black runs on the eye stays, around the heel, collar, swoosh, tongue, and laces. White hits the panels, wings logo, tongue label, and midsole. Last up, Game Royal will cover the toe and hinted around the ankle. Currently, there isn't a set release date for this pair, but they are expected to launch during spring 2020. Retail price will be $160. So this week, I'm going to leak a good amount of Jordan brand info for 2020, and we're going to start off things slow. First up, I was informed about this release, and then I hit up Z Sneakerhead Z to collaborate on giving you this info. He put together this Photoshop based off the info I gave him, so big shout out to him. If you're not following him on Instagram, make sure to do so. There will be a link in the description below. And if this colorway looks familiar to you, that's because during 2020, Jordan brand is releasing the Air Jordan 4 inspired by the OG Air Max 95 Neon. This release is confirmed by my sources. However, since we're so far in advance on this info, it is possible Jordan brand could scrap them, but how we're looking right now, this is definitely coming. Now, just to clarify once again, this is a Photoshop based off of the release, and we could see something different. But as you can see, we have various shades of gray across the upper, black covers the midsole and outsole, and then we have neon volt covering the netting and other small areas. Now, the last detail, and this is what I was told, is that this shoe will feature Nike Air branding on the heel. Currently, a set release date has yet to be announced, or I have yet to be told one. However, I was told that this pair will drop during March of 2020 to celebrate Air Max Day. Retail price will be $200. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. Like always, appreciate you guys watching this video, and expect more videos to come this week. I'm going to leak everything I have, so it should be exciting for some. A few of those leaks will be OG releases coming in 2020, and I'm pretty sure at least one of those everybody will be excited about. Now, if you haven't done so already, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the red button below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.